Well, we know Anzac Day and footy go hand in hand, right? And right now, the NRL and AFL are gearing up for some of the biggest clashes on the game's calendar. I love it. To preview all things footy, we're joined by a Nine NRL commentator and rugby league god, Phil Gould, and former Collingwood coach Mick Malthouse, also a god in his field. Morning, guys. Nice to see you on this important day. Gus, first up, Anzac Day. It's such an important day on the calendar. I don't think there's a more important day. How do you mark it?
Yeah, for our country, it's the most important day on our calendar. It's a very humbling day. Every day I feel the same about it. Just thanks and to understand what people sacrificed so long ago and for the life that we have today and their extended families and even those that keep us today in peace times, the sacrifices they make as well. OK,
some big news this morning. Peter V'landys is saying let's play rugby league in Las Vegas at the start.
I know you're excited about that.
Well, I just thought...
Carl wants to host from there,
well, I just thought, you know, you and I, we could save Nine some money. We get a single bed at the Mardi Gras Hotel and Casino just for a couple...
What could go wrong?
For a couple of nights. Head to tail. Heads and tails.
What's going to go wrong there?
Do you like the idea?
It's great promotion. I think we take Russell Crowe with us just so we know the landscape pretty well,
What, three in the bed?
Yeah.
Plenty of room, right?
It is good promotion, though, for the game and a bit of sparkle ahead of the season.
Yeah, well, I think most of it's around the gambling element. I think that they've done a deal over there that they can bet on our game, and Peter V'landys sees a quite large pool of money over there in the gambling resource for investing in our... But to promote our game over there is huge. Yeah. It's the start of something big.
OK.
He's a business mind, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, among other things. Dragons today, I mean, they've got to show that their season hasn't completely derailed. They always, you know, to put in a great performance on Anzac Day.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where these two teams are running, just the occasion and the sense of occasion from this will bring the best out in both sides. You know, Roosters aren't travelling that well either, so it's going to be a very difficult day for them as well. The Dragons need to lift if they're going to win this one. OK.
All right, let's bring in Mick Malthouse now in Melbourne. Mick, there's been a tragic incident in South Australia. I want to start off with first. A 20-year-old player dying after he was knocked unconscious during a tackle over the weekend. I mean, it's so concerning, isn't it? This is the reality of just how dangerous these tackles and these incidents are on the field.
Sarah and Carl, yes, it is. It's such a tragedy, and you see the jockey. Motor racing, it does happen. It's when you've got 36 players running around the ground, inevitably there's going to be a collision. You always hope that everyone walks off the ground, but if they don't, it really is a tragedy, and it does affect all footballers. Make no mistake about that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one certainly to remember with everyone running out onto the field. Now, today's clash is, of course, one of the biggest in the year, really, bar the grand final. It's sold out in February. Does this have the potential to be the biggest ever? Do you reckon both teams are going so well at the moment?
Well, Sarah, last night was a massive crowd. It's a clear day. It's a beautiful day. There's a lot of people in town. For all indicators, it's set for a record. And as you said, both sides are going very, very well. It's a shame that Merritt and Adams are both ruled out by the judiciary. I didn't think either of them deserved to be out, but nonetheless, it's how you recover from that. And I've seen in the past, top and bottom in this instant play against one another, and reality is that they play for the occasion. It is undisputedly Australia's greatest day, and the players treat it that way. I just recall saying to my players, one game on this earth is this one is you cannot embarrass yourself. So go down and give absolutely everything you possibly can.
You know, you're not wrong there, Mick. I've been to Anzac Day clashes before where the teams are on either end of the ladder, and Collingwood and Essendon just both bring it. But because they are going so well, I think it's going to be a harder one to call than normal today. Who do you reckon is going to get it over the line?
I think your side, Sarah. I think the Pies are looking good. They play a fantastic game of football. They know when to defend, know when to attack. Brad Scott's done a fantastic job with Essendon, but I think they're just probably the next level down below Collingwood at this stage. But as we know, on days like this, it can be a flip of the coin, and literally on Anzac Day we talk about flipping the coin. It could be a flip of the coin.
Yeah, I'm nervous, but let's hope Craig and the boys get it over the line.
Hey, Mick, do you want to come to Vegas with Gus and I at the start of the NRL season next year?
Trouble.
Does that make 4 in the one bed, Carl?
Yeah, it's 4 now.
Are we travelling or going the...
It's like the All-Stars, though.
Are we cutting costs?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, that would be an All-Stars.
It's Vegas, no one sleeps there.
Can I bail out on that one?
Thank you, guys, and have a terrific
Anzac
in the way that you mark it. Thanks, Gus. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness. Carl?
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.